Guys, you will not believe how quick, easy, but delicious this Mexican street corn dip is. Let's make this. Hey guys, so we are here at the warehouse today. We're going to be doing a quick and easy Mexican street corn queso dip thing. We're doing lunch today. We just got done putting together the Napoleon grill. Dylan's going to be doing a cook on that for the main part of the lunch, but I wanted to do a, like I said, quick and easy smoked Mexican street corn dip. So we got all of our ingredients. Again, unbelievably easy. We got 3 corns. I grabbed the fire roasted corn just because it adds some flavor to it. Also, I hadn't seen that before at our little grocery store. We got sour cream. We got 8 ounces of pepper jack, and we got 2 8-ounce blocks, so 16 ounces of cream cheese. Pro tip: let this sit out for just a little bit. Even though it'll be in the smoker, it'll just help it roll through. Got 1 pan we're going to be throwing everything into, 1 bunch of cilantro, and then we're going to be adding in Cannibal and our chili lime beer salt once it's actually done and fully cooked through. So we'll start off with cutting up our cilantro. One of the easiest things for me to do whenever I'm cutting cilantro is kind of take your top. You'll get some stems in it, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Bunch it up together like that, so that way whenever you cut it, you're going through a lot of it. Do your small cuts. For this one, we're going to be using almost the whole entire bunch of cilantro. I'm going to go ahead and call that good. I'll throw that away. And we will turn it 90 degrees. Give it a cut through all the way. Turn it another 90 degrees. You can roll this up if it helps into like a tight little ball. Chop it again. I normally just do this 3 to 4 times or until it's the desired choppedness, I guess would be the right word, right? Choppedness?
Choppedness?
Thinness?
Yeah,
choppedness? Sure. I think choppedness sounds better. It's cooler. I've never heard it before, so I'm going to claim it. So, we got this done. Throw it inside of our pan. We have the can of corn in there just as a weight because here in Salado, Texas, not Salado or Salad Town, some people refer to. Salado is nice and windy. So, we got our cilantro inside of there. We are now done with this cutting board and knife. Did not put that on the trash can. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and open up our cans of corn. And here at the warehouse, we have very basic can opener. So, nothing fancy. We were actually making fun of Michelle yesterday for the squeakiness of it. There you go. That's all I could hear out of my office, and I was wondering what the hell is going on outside. We are going to drain these because we do not need the juices. I'm going to go ahead and open up all of these, get them ready so I can drain them all at once, and then dump them all inside of the pan. Jesus Christ. I feel like I've had a better can opener with a easy bake set. Don't act like you didn't have one too as a child. I cooked a lot of really good pizzas in it.
Brownies.
Yes, brownies. It was like brownies and pizzas, that was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. I feel like this could also be made by Fisher-Price. Alright, so we got our cans of corn drained. Then we have 3 cans. I bought the fire roasted kind just to add another layer of flavor inside of here. And you can go honestly lighter on the corn if you wanted to go 2 cans. There's that wonderful Fisher-Price can opener. Throw these guys away. So we have that. Next thing we are going to do is grab our pepper jack cheese. Again, this is 8 ounces, so a half a normal block size. the cheese. We don't need to chop it up or shred it, but I am going to break it up into chunks, get it spread out. That's just going to help it melt faster. We do have the Traeger heating up to 350 right now, and we'll let this honestly roll for probably about 2 hours. Come out, mix it every once in a while. Probably after the first hour, this stuff will take a little while to melt, especially the cream cheese and the pepper jack. Got that added. Probably should have done that last, because now my gloves are all cheesy. But we'll be alright. Trying to show you guys how quick and easy this is, and how minimal stuff you need to do it. So can we all talk about how it's like impossible to get every little bit of cream cheese out of one of these packets unless it's like frozen? And how cream cheese is the only thing in the grocery store that opens like this. I feel like we have iPhones, and ChatGPT, we can come up with a better way for cream cheese. So, but if you could not tell by the name, this is what's going to make it super creamy and also delicious. I was feeling inferior. Came out a little bit better, but still, we have all that left over. Last thing we're going to do before we're going to throw this on and let it melt down is take our sour cream. So, Dylan is going to be cooking wings today on the brand new Napoleon grill that we just unboxed. To go along with wings, you need ranch. So since we're doing ranch, I have 16 ounces or 1 pound of sour cream. I'm going to use probably about 4 to 5 ounces of this inside of here. I know our ranch packets that we have say to use it with 1 pound of sour cream. I like to do just a little bit under that. You get way more ranch flavor. Either way, you're totally fine. But we're going to be dual using this sour cream today. Just a pro tip in case if you decide to do this. Alright, so we got a little spoon. Like I said, probably 4 or 5 ounces. You don't need a ton of this. That's probably just more, but we'll be alright. That much I used. So, once you have all of this set up, get all the sour cream off onto this cream cheese, we are going to open up the Traeger now that we're at around 350. Throw this guy on, get this last little bit off, and we will see you in 1 hour. Guys, I'm going to show you how to use our spicy ranch, same as the regular ranch. It's quick, it's easy, we get a lot of questions for it. You can use either sour cream if you're on like a macro kick, you want to go lower in fat, use plain Greek yogurt. Make sure it's plain, don't get vanilla or anything. It tastes the same as sour cream, way better on your macros. So we used a little bit of this sour cream earlier for our Mexican street corn dip. It's currently on the Traeger. So in the meantime, while we're waiting on that, we're going to make the ranch because we're going to also make wings later. And I like to go ahead and mix it ahead of time because as it sits, all those flavors just start marinating and combining. Gives you a better ranch. So get all the sour cream out of here. Once we're good to go on that, we will set this to the side. I have sour cream all over my fingers. Alright, sanitizer. So, literally just take your ranch. We're going to rip it right across the top. Be careful, this is powdery and could also be used as CS gas. So, we will dump this whole entire packet inside of here. Like so. It's going to look just like that right there. And then all you're going to do is just thoroughly mix it until it's fully incorporated. And if you guys have not had this, you are missing out. It's an awesome chip vegetable dip. You can add a little bit more liquid to it if you want to make it more of a thinner, like actually ranch dressing style consistency. This will be a lot thicker than that, but the flavor you get is just phenomenal. And whenever you're mixing it, you're just looking for any of the kind of orange powder to not have any chunks, as you can see right there. Kind of get that worked out and just continue to, I guess bakers call it like fold mix, whatever the hell you want. You can't over mix this stuff. You can definitely undermix it. Ask me how I know. You go take a chip, take a bite, and you get nothing but powder inside of the sour cream that you were expecting to all be mixed in. So that looks good to me right there. We're gonna go plop this inside of the fridge, and then we will be ready to go whenever it's wing time. All right, so we are just under an hour. We'll lift this guy up. So as you can see, all of our pepper jack cheese is nice and melted. This cream cheese is following suit, so I'm gonna start giving this a mix. Also, mixing this will help prevent the cheese from caking up on the corners, but also break up that cream cheese and get it all melted and incorporated better. Plus we had that big old chunk of cilantro at the bottom. I cannot think of words today. So, oh yeah, good thick creaminess that's going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm good with that right there. We are going to throw this back on, probably let it roll for about another hour to hour 15. Probably throw some seasonings on it and get it mixed in and let that kind of marinate. But the biggest thing is incorporating these and then getting that smoke on there. All right guys, so we are just under a 2-hour mark. We have our Cannibal all-purpose spice. It's got an awesome Tex-Mex style flavor, and our chili lime beer salt. So let's check out what we got rolling right now. You see it's good, all melted, nice and thick like. So I did turn down the smoker just a little bit. It was at 350 this whole time, but now we're just gonna kind of let the flavors marinate inside of there. So we got a good mix on that. This is a fresh bottle of Cannibal. And if you didn't know why there's a Hannibal Lecter style donkey on it and it's called Cannibal, we sent it out during the pandemic as an April Fool's joke, and you guys loved it so much that we turned it into a product. So we are going to throw this in here. This is going to give you a really good Tex-Mex style flavor. Have some cumin inside of there that'll carry through really well. We're going to go a little bit heavier because you can, because this seasoning is lower in salt. But we will mix this up. Actually, what I'm going to do, I normally just top it off, but I'm going to incorporate a little bit of the chili lime into this. And this is going to be similar to other chili lime style spices out there, but with all natural fresh ingredients, including dehydrated crystallized fruits that makes it so good. So we're gonna give this a good sprinkle on top, and I'm telling you, once you guys try this, it'll taste so good it'll make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. Get it good and mixed in, and then once I mix this in, we're gonna let it go for probably about another 20 or so minutes while it's nice and hot to get all these flavors incorporated, and then I'll do a nice dusting of the chili lime beer salt on top. I don't have any of the Mexican style cheese here, or else I would be putting that on top because it is phenomenal on here as you finish it, but we do what we can. We're at the warehouse cooking today for the team, so that is good mix. I'm gonna throw this back in here and we're gonna let this sit. We'll come back, throw a nice little coating of the chili lime beer salt on top, and should be ready to eat. All right guys, it is time. I've been preparing myself for a while for this. Look at it, just look at it. Oh my cheesy, corny goodness. With the corny, we're gonna keep it going with the corny jokes. I did stick my finger in it to taste it. It was hot, but I wanted just a little bit more Cannibal inside of there, so I'm gonna sprinkle this on top really quick and then mix it up. Then I'm gonna dust the top with the chili lime beer salt. So I honestly, like with this recipe right here, you could do so much with it. You could add jalapenos to it. You can throw bacon inside of here. I've done bacon with this exact recipe before. It's great. We're just kind of doing a quick turn and burn since we are at the warehouse today. We are trying to get everyone's orders out the same day that you order it, if possible. So We'll make this look nice and pretty for presentation wise. Then we'll take our chili lime beer salt and just give it a good shake. Cover it across the top so that way if you're dipping a chip, you're dipping your kid, or you're dipping a chicken wing inside of here, you're gonna get a good distribution of the chili lime beer salt. And I'm telling you guys, this will not disappoint.